Hi, Shell Point. I'm Laura Slack, and I have the privilege today to be here with Jean Chandler, and she lives at Harbor Court on the island. And we're here to discuss the Green Team. And you're probably wondering, what is the Green Team? So Jean today is going to tell us all about what the Green Team is and where they meet and a whole bunch of things. So I'll ask her some questions, and she's going to tell you all about it, and I'm sure you're going to want to join. So Jean, thanks for being here.
Yes.
And tell Shell Point about what the Green Team is.
Well, the Green Team is a relatively new resident activity that started in February 2018.
Oh.
And we are about educating ourselves to take better care of the environment, basically. We care about conserving and preserving things and not wasting things, reducing our consumption, keeping clean air, clean water. And the good thing about the environment is that when you take care of the environment, you're also taking care of your own health.
Sure.
And so what's not to like about this?
What's not to like about
it?
A
nonpartisan group, and we have very varied activities. We meet once a month, but only January, February, March, and April reliably. Sometimes we have meetings in October, November, but I'm only here January through April. So we meet the fourth Saturday of every month in the Manatee Room from 1:30 to 3.
And anybody can come. Anybody at Shell Point can come.
Everybody is welcome, yes. And we also have a long mailing list. We have about 130 people on our mailing list now. And so you can always get on that and hear about things even if you can't make the meeting.
So if somebody wants to join the Green Team, how would they join? Come to a meeting or?
Or they could contact me at my email address, jeanchandler2@gmail.com.
Okay.
Or call me up, look me up in the directory.
Jean Chandler, and she lives at Harbor Court, so you can look her up in the directory. Tell me a little bit about what some of the committees are from the Green Team that have been really offshoots of the Green Team since you began in 2018.
Yes, a good question. Well, we started out the first year, we were called Reduce, Reuse, and Recycle was our theme. And so at that point, we found Green Team liaisons in all the courts to help the court rep with the recycling programs that are there. And so we have the ability to go around to places and do trainings about the recycling that Lee County offers and that we do here. And then we got the Green Team liaisons together and we said, so, you know, kind of what are your ideas? What's working well? And sometimes things aren't working well. We try to help with that. And some of them were recycling plastic bags to take either to the community thrift shop or to the Publix to reuse, and we thought that was a great idea.
That is a great idea, because I work in the thrift store every now and then when they're having a sale, and I love having all those bags. We need them desperately.
And they're a big problem if they're in the ocean or
Sure.
on the beach or in the landfill, or so it's really 2 for 1, right?
Right, best to reuse them.
Yep, absolutely. So anyway, the Green Team liaisons, we got hooks for them to put plastic bags to put the plastic bags in, and also a hook for a bag to put styrofoam products in, because those two things you can't recycle in the normal recycling.
Oh.
So those get taken to Publix. Some courts are not finding that's working well for them, so that's fine. But if it does, then the Green Team liaison or other volunteers could just take them when they go to Publix, or take them when they go to the thrift shop, or give them to somebody who works at the thrift shop, things like that.
Just getting the word out and the knowledge out, I'm sure we're recycling more than we did before the Green Team started.
I hope so, and also doing it more correctly. Another thing that we did last year is that we got a bin for batteries, because a lot of people have hearing aid batteries and other kinds of batteries that you can't really recycle or throw in the trash. It's not safe. If they're lithium or rechargeable, or if they're hearing aid batteries that don't say mercury free, they're really toxic waste.
Now, where are these recycle bins or hooks located in
the recycling rooms of every court.
Of every court. So everyone that lives in a court can participate in recycling.
Absolutely, absolutely, yes. And the batteries, you really can put all batteries in there if you don't want to have to keep track of which ones have to be in the toxic waste, but all of them could go in.
So what else do you want to share with Shell Point as far as, do you have a goal for this year or a slogan for this year?
Yes, I want to tell you about a couple of other offshoots that I'm
Okay.
too wordy to get to. So a big offshoot last year was the plant-based eating group, because we found out that what's good for the environment is good for our health, and so lots of people were interested in that. And it's been very successful, and that's now Honey Levine and Jim Goodall run that group.
And I know
they
the
meet-
Banyan has been working with them to have plant-based meals and
Yes, and not just the Banyan, but also the Crystal
good.
and the
and Palm Grill. Wonderful.
Exactly. So they rotate every month. They go to one of those three, and then every month they also have a potluck at the Cove that people bring their own recipes and talk about things like that. So that's another offshoot.
Very good.
And then another one. It's not officially a group, but Ann Boxall did a lot of research for us about healthy gardening practices. So we distribute a booklet to anybody who wants it online, e-booklet. And we also distribute it to all the new gardeners when they come. This year we're getting started with a couple of new things. One is food waste. We're going to talk about food waste, but I'll tell you more about that later.
Okay.
And another one is toxic chemicals in water and air and other products, food that we should avoid. And another one is called Plarn. It's weaving mats out of plastic bags.
I've seen that. I've seen somebody with a purse that was weaved out of plastic bags.
That's right. Dolores Pyle has made those for years for the gift shop. And now we're making mats for hurricane shelters or homeless shelters out of them.
Oh,
Because
nice.
they're very washable, durable, light. You know, it's what's not to like to use something that we need to not be throwing away and make something really useful out of it.
Well, it sounds like you're doing so much with the Green Team. And again, the Green Team meets the fourth Saturday of every month in the Manatee Room at
1:30.
1:30. So if you're interested in joining the Green Team, please come on the fourth Saturday. And they only meet officially January, February, March, April. And as you can see, Jean's in her green outfit today, so she's all set as far as the Green Team, but it sounds like a very interesting group. And you know, Shell Point has about 150 groups, so this is just one of the many groups we have. But very fascinating, very interesting. The team seems like they're doing a lot for Shell Point and a lot for themselves. So again, call Jean or email Jean if you're interested, and we hope to see you at the next Green Team meeting.